Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, thanks for joining me. It's early March, so if you're thinking about starting your garden this year from seeds, early March is a great time to start many seeds. I am in Zone 5A, Southern Ontario, Canada. So this means that I am about 10 weeks away from my last frost date, which is May 17th. So before you start sowing your seeds, check out your last frost date based on your zone. You can find your zone and your last frost date by going online. There are many different sites. So just do a big Google search and you can able to just go through the different sites where you can get this information. All right? Before I get into it, let me start by saying that this is just one of many seed sowings that I will do throughout the spring and even into early summer. So let's get into it to let you see what I'll be growing, okay? I have Brussels sprouts. First time growing Brussels sprouts, so super excited. I am also going to be doing some mesclun salad mix. I tried these last year. Lovely, delicious salad mix. So I'll be growing more, and these seeds are from last year. And let's see how well they germinate. I am also growing purple kale. First time growing purple kale. I'm really picking this for the color. So I'm hoping for a great harvest. I'm growing broccoli. Last year I grew some lovely broccoli seedlings, and when I transplant they were well, but guess what? They didn't make a head. They went to flower. I am growing Swiss chard. If I can tell you, if I should pick one of my best crop for last growing season, I would say Swiss chard. I was able to harvest Swiss chard early into spring and even all the way down to late fall. Before it started frosting, I was able to harvest. So great crop. Spinach. Spinach is one of those crops that you really want to start to have to be able to harvest in early spring. So get started on your spinach because they can take some frost. So it's great to have those and to be able to harvest them. I'm also trying again with cauliflower. Last year I tried, I wasn't able to get a harvest, so hoping for a harvest this year. Early Jersey cabbage. I am trying again. Last year I had great seedlings, but I was attacked by the cabbage caterpillars. They were everywhere. So I'm going to try a new technique this year and hope that works. Trying Chinese cabbage for the first time. First time growing from seed, so I'm gonna see how well they go with me. This is another cabbage, Golden Ace, that I tried last year, but didn't really get a great harvest because of the caterpillars. So trying again. And this is just a cabbage that I purchased from the dollar store. And the germination rate was great last year. So I'm hoping again for a great germination. I am growing two varieties of pak choi this year. I have this one here that I purchased late in this growing season last year. And I am also growing a Mackenzie pak choi. So this is going to be the smaller version. Those are the tinier ones. And the Mackenzie pak choi are going to be the larger ones that you usually find more often in the grocery store. So I'm trying these varieties. And this is another early crop that if you want to enjoy fresh greens early in the season, pak choi and spinach, way to go. I tried last year. Lovely. I am growing my dinosaur kale. I tried these last year despite the caterpillar had most of it, but I was able to still enjoy a great harvest. So I'm growing, and these seeds I'm growing since 2020. So hoping they will continue to germinate. Yes. I have dwarf kale. I tried these last year and I enjoy them, so I'm going again for them. They make really great kale smoothies. So, and even crispy, just doing a little stir fry, they were delicious. New Mexico chili. I'm trying both the store-bought seeds and I also have some seeds that I saved for my from my own last year. I was only able to harvest one pepper because I end up losing my pepper seedlings from a big aphid infestation, and then when I carry them out, it was just not my pepper year. This year I'm trying hot pepper mix here. First time trying this brand. So I am really hoping. I love pepper. I want to be able to have enough so I can even freeze some, make some into sauce, and really hoping to have. So I'm hoping for that, guys. So I'm even planning to grow my peppers this year in containers to see if that will help. I have this Italia pepper here, first time trying it. So trying lots and lots of different kind of peppers this year. And I really want to grow them in container to see if that will help because it's my sometimes it's too late to take them out in the garden. I have another bell pepper here, sweet pepper, and this is a Valley Green from the dollar store. I did try last year, but wasn't a pepper year for me, so I'm trying again with these. Hoping for great germination, so trying lots of seed, guys. I have garlic chives. This year, I'm hoping to create my own herb garden. There's a section of the garden where I'm just planting lots and lots of herbs. So that's the plan. So I'll be growing a variety of herbs just to have in that one area. I I just want to create that special area we can just go to get your herbs. I'm trying rosemary from seeds for the first time. So I really want to see how this will go. I'm also trying a variety of basil. Guys, I love a great basil tea. Even rosemary make really good tea. So I am growing lots and lots of different variety of basil. I have lemon basil. I have my own basil seeds that I saved from last year and the previous year before. And I even have an Italian variety of basil. So really hoping to get my herb garden going and to really just share my ideas with you guys. So let's see if I will get my great germination from these herbs. This is the Italian basil that I was saying. First time growing this, I found this one at the dollar store. So because I love basil tea, I will purchase any basil that they have at the store. So I'm really trying to get my herb garden going. Next, I'll be sowing some leeks. Last year, great decision to plant leeks. It was my first time. And let me tell you, I was harvesting leek all the way into early winter. And I was really happy with the results. So I'm hoping that is the same for this year. So I'm starting these early and I will be doing some more sowings. That way I can transplant them later on in the season. Enjoy the leeks when they're small and even when they get bigger. So, because I did multi sowing last year. I am also doing some eggplants. First time growing eggplants from seeds. I don't eat a lot of eggplants, so I'm hoping to get some, even just to have enough to roast or, just to share with others. So let's see if I will get a germination. Last year I tried a dollar store seed brand, but the germination wasn't great. I have my own onion seeds, and these are just from my onions that I've sown planted my onion sets in 2020, and then they went to seed, and last year I harvested the seeds and I dried them, and I have lots and lots of onion seeds, so I'm really happy. I did start my first sowing of onion seeds already, but because I transferred them from the original container that I had them in, that was not a good idea based on how I did it. So I end up losing some of my seedlings. So I'm doing another sowing of onion seeds. And I'm sowing a variety of onion seeds. I have Mackenzie onion seeds that I've sown already, and I'll be sowing some more today. And I will even sow more of my own onion seeds because I want to be able to enjoy as green onions and I want them to bulb. Right now, I'm just covering my seeds with a light covering of soil, not too heavy because the seeds don't want too much soil to cover them. I have more sowings. Yes. I'm gonna sow some Mackenzie seeds. Germination has been great so far, so I'm doing a second sowing of my Mackenzie onions. Want to be able to harvest some as green onions and allow some to bulb for later on in this season. I'm just covering the seeds. As I said before, you don't want too much soil on the top, especially for other seeds. Onion can manage, but not other seeds. Here I'm doing some more peppers. I have Mackenzie peppers. I did do, had my first sowing of Mackenzie peppers already, and I'm doing a second sowing and also a second sowing of my own sweet pepper, bell pepper. And these seeds, I saved them from buying store-bought peppers and just drying the seeds. So I'm sprinkling a lot because I'm not sure on the germination. So far, they're not germinating too well. So I want to really get at least half a dozen to a dozen. Here I have my own onion seeds. Here I have my own cabbage seeds. And these cabbage I purchased back in 2020 and they went to seed. They overwinter and I got seeds for 2021. I also have swede. Last year I tried growing swede for the first time. They weren't big like I was expecting, but it was still a great harvest and it was even my first time trying them, eating them. So really impressed with what my results were. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks for joining me. These are the seeds that I'm sowing, and I will keep you posted on the germination rate of these seeds and also do a video. So look out for my transplanting videos of how I am transplanting my seedlings. Okay? All the best and stay with me for the 2022 growing season.